In this video, I'm going to tell you why girls should not study law, and why I may have made the worst mistake of my life by studying law. Hello people, it's your friend, the LZY Life guide. Everyone knows that law school is a grueling process that may shave off a few years of your life. Hence, the question is not when you will die from studying and practicing law, but whether is it worth it to die from studying and practicing law. Now, the decision to be a lawyer must be made by each individual, whether male or female or others. However, I feel that for girls, the balance is decisively shifted against studying law. I wish someone had told me these reasons before I studied law, so I could have a better picture of the situation in law.
Game over.
So now, all I can try to do is to inform all you prospective students and lawyers out there, so you can make a more informed decision on your own. It's time for yet another Top 5 Worst Things Why Girls Shouldn't Study Law edition. Number 5. Some people will doubt your performance in law school. Sex for grades was a thing in NUS law. Okay, let me quickly clarify something. For legal reasons, I'm not saying that sex for grades is still a thing. While I've heard some things from my girlfriends, hearsay evidence is not admissible because blah blah blah. Now, you may be wondering whether this problem occurs in any other industry. That hypothetical event is true, but that possibility had materialized in NUS law. The issue of sex for grades had indeed given rise to a court case in the past, and thanks to her, there's a possibility that the performance of girls in law school may be coupled with a "how did you really get that grade? By your own head or by somebody else's head?" Again, I'm not saying that everyone is like this. I'm just saying that from anecdotal hearsay, some people may think that way. That is absolutely not true, of course, but yeah, some people may think so. Number 4. Some people will doubt your performance in the law firm. I'm not insinuating that sex for promotion is or was a thing, nor am I saying that everyone thinks like this. But it is a fact that after interning in several law firms, I noticed that some law firms have, how should I say this? Very attractive female lawyers. And everyone in the firm knows that their grades in law school were not that great. So, every time such a lawyer asks another person in the law firm a year one question like, what is the test for duty of care? It begs the question, how did you really get into that law firm? Were you hired because of your competency in law or your competency in some other areas? While this problem can apply to any industry, I think it is especially prevalent in any male-dominated industry. Number 3. You may have a poor work-life balance. Lawyers have long working hours. Those long hours take a huge toll on everyone, male or female or others. But, and I'm making some assumptions here based on our Asian culture, unlike males, females may be expected to tend to other household matters, like the raising of children or the doing of household chores.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Even if you come from the most progressive household with the most progressive values, there's no running away from the fact that females are the biological carrier of children. Unless, of course, you adopt or you hire a surrogate from some country far away. And I'm not too sure whether that's legal. Again, I'm not saying that everyone will have a horrible work-life balance. I'm just saying that if you end up in a lousy firm, the pressures of being a female may overwhelm you. Number 2. Your clients may think that female lawyers are incompetent. Again, I don't have hard statistics to back my point up, only anecdotal reports. When I was interning in several law firms, my clients almost always opted for male lawyers. Apart from the fact that the stereotypical image of a lawyer is a male in a suit, males are generally perceived as logical, rational, and able to perform under pressure. Females are perceived as emotional and fickle. Okay, before you storm the comment section and lodge a lawsuit against me, I tried to choose my words as carefully as I could. I said perceived. For legal reasons, I want to make clear that I, as a female, think that females are competent. Indeed, you may not fit this stereotype, but it is a stereotype that some people do adopt. There may or may not be any truth to it, but what I am saying is that this stereotype may have arisen from the previous reasons mentioned above. These stereotypes brings us nicely to the number 1 reason. Number 1. Lack of career progression, because your boss may not promote you. This is because, for all the reasons mentioned above, I think that there is still room for improvement. You may be a female who worked hard in law school and got a good grade. You may be willing to work hard and forgo a family. You may do your best to convince your client that you are a hardworking person. You may have gotten into the law firm by your own merits, intellectual merits, that is. But at the end of the day, if we examine this from a career perspective, none of this really matters if you are not recognized for your work. Prejudice is very hard to change. It is even harder when I personally know some girls who fit into the stereotypes mentioned, spoiling the market for everyone else. Of course, there are many other reasons to pursue law other than a promotion from your boss, like justice and fairness. It's just a little disheartening to know that, even though it is 2020, not all the glass ceilings have been broken. So, there you have it, the 5 reasons you should seriously stop right now and reconsider starting or practicing law if you are a girl. And if you do know anyone who is a girl considering law, stop right now and send this video to them so they can be aware of these factors. However, even after all these reasons and you choose to continue studying law, you have the fullest support from me, the LZY Life Guide. Subscribe for more of such content and check out our Patreon page for more resources. Till next time, my friends, I rest my case.